Welcome back to another episode of Positive Solutions for Life. This is Peggy Meyer, and today we're diving into a topic that impacts every moment of our lives. Whether you're aware of it or not, the heaviness of thoughts and the words we use. So, our thoughts are more than just fleeting ideas, they have weight, energy, and vibration. And when left unchecked, they can shape how we feel, how we act, and even how our bodies respond. Have you ever felt like your body is heavy, even though you didn't do any physical work or exercise? That tired, sluggish feeling that doesn't quite make sense? Often, it's not your body that's tired, it's your mind. Picture yourself going out for a hike. You have your backpack on with water and snacks in it, and you get to the trail that goes up the hill and into the wooded area that you love, and it's sunny and warm. As you climb, you start thinking about all the things that could go wrong. You worry about seeing bears or snakes, wondering if you can make it to the top and back before dark. Each of these thoughts are like large rocks on the trail that you pick up and you place in your backpack. Every heavy or negative thought is a rock. Each heavy thought multiplies. Thoughts of not good enough, can't, never, and other fears, worries, doubts, and anxieties flood your brain. Each step gets harder to take. The further you go, the more you huff and puff, physically and emotionally. The sunglasses you wear turn really dark. Everything looks gloomy and hard, even on this sunny day. These heavy thoughts, judgments, shame, doubt, fear permeate your nervous system, slows down your momentum, and dims your energy. Your energy follows your language. Notice your thoughts. How often do you use language like, this is hard. I can't do this. I never get it right. These aren't just expressions, they're energetic declarations. Language carries vibration and energy. So let's talk science for a second. Let's talk about the law of vibration. The law of vibration is a foundational principle in metaphysics, which tells us that everything in the universe vibrates at a specific frequency or motion, including our thoughts. And Dr. David Hawkins illustrates this in his frequency chart of emotions, where he lists various emotions and their vibrational frequency. On his chart, shame vibrates around 20 hertz, while joy vibrates at 540 hertz. So think of this as an AM FM radio stations. Heavy emotions such as shame and guilt vibrate or broadcast on low AM staticky stations, whereas joy jams out on the crystal clear FM stations. And let's think of it as another way. Do any of you wear a device that tracks biometrics, such as heart rate variability, sleep, activity, stress or strain, recovery, and more? So I wear a Whoop. And what I've noticed is that strain and recovery are not just based off physical activity or exertion. Poor sleep and mental or emotional stress can spike my heart rate in a similar way as doing intense cardio. This means that even if I'm sitting all day long doing some work that takes a lot of brain power or sitting and ruminating about all the bad things that are happening to me, this can cause as much or more strain and stress on my body and heart than doing an intense running workout. What this means is that emotions such as shame, fear, guilt, doubt, anger, they all vibrate at a lower frequency. And when we stay there too long at this lower frequency, the consequences can ripple out. Emotionally, we feel drained or disconnected. Physically, we may experience fatigue, illness, or chronic pain. Spiritually, we lose our sense of purpose, intuition, and connection. So here's two ways to think of this. Negative thoughts are like static on the radio. They block your ability to tune into the frequency of joy, creativity, peace, and purpose. Or think of your body as a phone battery. Negative thoughts are apps running in the background, draining your power even when you're doing nothing. So, how do we lighten our load? How do we empty the rocks from our backpack or tune our inner radio to raise our vibration and frequency? Here are 5 positive solutions. 1, name it to tame it. Acknowledge the heavy thought without judgment. Notice the thoughts you have. This simple act of awareness of your thoughts diffuse the power of them. Second, rewrite the script. Replace negative self-talk with something lighter. Instead of I can't, replace it with how can I? Instead of no one cares, replace it with I can ask for some support or some help. These subtle shifts can create major energetic or vibrational shifts in your body. The third is move your body. Physical movement breaks up the cycle of stagnation and the mental commotion. Going for a walk, doing some stretching, or dancing to your favorite upbeat music can instantly raise your vibration while shaking out the rocks in your backpack. Fourth, practice mindful breathing. Take a few moments to breathe. Do some box breathing where you inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds. Or breathe in calm and breathe out heaviness or stress. It doesn't have to take long. Just a minute of intentional breathing can reset your emotional state. And the last one, tune your inner radio. Choose better thoughts. So imagine your mind as an old school dial radio. The low frequency AM station with lots of static has thoughts like, why bother? Everything is awful. So we can change this to maybe a mid frequency FM station like talk radio. Changing that thought to, I can figure this out. And then tuning it up even to a higher vibration station, like a top 40 station, switching your thought to, I'm excited to try. So when negative, low frequency thoughts come to your mind, just twist your inner radio dial. Upgrade your thoughts by upping the vibration of them. But raising your vibration or emotional frequency isn't a one-time fix. It's a practice. Start observing your thoughts. Are they light or heavy? Empowering or draining? Words matter. Thoughts matter. If you've been feeling low, it might not be the world. It might be the story you're telling yourself about the world. You're not broken. You're just tuned into a heavy station, or you're just carrying a heavy backpack full of rocks. Negative or heavy thoughts may enter your mind, but they don't have to stay there. Empty your backpack, tune your inner radio to a clear FM station, rewrite your script, move your body, breathe, and watch your mood, energy, and behaviors rise like helium balloons. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. You've got the tools. Stay light, stay lifted.